A deadly fungus, usually confined to Japan and Korea, has been discovered in a rainforest on the outskirts of Cairns. Now, scientists say poison fire coral is the only known fungus that is poisonous to touch, as its toxins can be absorbed through the skin. Mycologist Matt Barrett from James Cook University in Cairns describes the fungus and the danger that it poses.
It's a little red club-shaped fungus that tends to grow in rainforest and forest through, well, now we know, through Southeast Asia into Australia. It can give you some kind of reaction when you touch it, but it's really deadly when you ingest it. Well, it's got a pretty terrifying array of symptoms. You start having blood problems from a range of different diseases. Your kidneys and liver start to shut down, and your brain can start to shrink, which can cause speech and movement problems. So it really affects your whole body in very nasty ways. How bad it is depends on how much you've actually ingested, but if you've had enough, it can actually... Well, it probably isn't too much of a concern. Hopefully people won't come across it too much, but the fact that it does occur here, we just wanted to make people aware of that fact, and it's one of those things that you kind of need to know if you're out bushwalking or walking around. It's yet another deadly thing. It was found in Redlynch Valley in Cairns. It was in rainforest, but not that far away from houses, so it could be something that kids could come across playing out in the bush. So we definitely need to be aware of it and make sure the people are. We don't think it's actually spread here. We think it's a natural occurrence. Fungi are not well known at all in northern Australia, and we think that this is just the first time that somebody's seen it rather than it being a new introduction into it. The cases in Japan and Korea have been that people have gone out and trying to collect reishi or vegetable caterpillars for medicinal purposes, and they've accidentally collected this thing in with a batch of other things, and then they've taken the tea and ingested this toxic fungus with it. So the main problem is with harvesting for medicinal purposes, and that's of course very prevalent in some Asian countries, so that's where we expect to see most of the cases. So hopefully Australians tend to be a little bit more scared of fungi generally.